Hello everyone and welcome back to Advent with Emilee. We are on day 17. If you noticed, I missed yesterday's video. I'm just not putting too much pressure on myself. So in today's video I'm using 3 products because I'm using today's product, yesterday's product and the video I missed a couple days ago. So a couple of days ago I missed the Faux Blacks Obsidian liner, so I've used this on my waterlines today. And then there was yesterday's product, which is this brush. This is the number 10 brush, it's just like a nice little stampy brush. And then today's product is the Line and Load 2-in-1 Lippy in the shade Ride or Die, which is the one I've got on right now. It's a very, very bold look with it all together. I wouldn't usually pair this with the blue eyes, but I kind of had to figure out how to make the blue liner work and, you know, the lip colour. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Make sure you give it a like and subscribe, and let's get on with the video. It is currently 2:30 in the afternoon on the 16th of December. I got up at 8 o'clock this morning because the dogs were barking at me to wake up. I was planning on waking up at about, 10, which is early for me because I fall asleep at like 4. Filming this video and just wiping my makeup off and filming tomorrow's video. That didn't happen. The dogs woke me up at 8 o'clock. I then couldn't go back to sleep. I have been awake all morning, so I was like, you know what, I might as well film. I went to try and film. They were doing something on the road outside. There were machines everywhere making very loud machine noises. So I was like, okay, I'll leave it an hour. I left it an hour, the machine stopped. And then another machine turned up and it was just making this incredibly high-pitched screeching noise. It's like, okay, it's fine. I'll leave it another hour. By this time it was 11 o'clock. I was then feeling a bit hungry, I thought, I'm going to make some lunch. Made some lunch. I've had my lunch now. Decided to come upstairs and start filming. And the dogs started barking at the cats that were outside because the cats wanted to go outside. So I went to let the cats in. The cats didn't want to come in, so the dogs were still barking at the cats. So now we're here. It's 2:30. There was then another incident on the road outside that there was just loud noises everywhere. So now it's 2:30. My sister comes home any moment now. I'm not really a big fan of filming when there's people in the house because I just feel a bit awkward because I'm that kind of person. So I've missed my opportunity to film tonight's video because it goes up in 3 hours. It takes 1 hour to edit. No, it takes 1 hour to film. It takes 2 hours to edit. It then takes another 3 hours to process. So it's not going up tonight. So we're combining 3 days in one. I am thinking of using this palette today. I've not used it yet. I don't know how long ago was the launch. I bought this on launch day and I've still not used it. I don't really know why, but I thought I wanted to do a blue look with a blue liner, so I thought, the blues and then this blue here. I also have hiccups because when I'm stressed I get hiccups. So it's a great time. So yeah, let's just get on with it. Okay, so even though I'm primarily using the mini controver... Okay, so as I was saying, even though we're going to be primarily using the Mini Controversy palette, I am going to dip into the Conspiracy as well, just, in case I need a black, which I do, and in case I want to use this colour or the silver. You never know, but I do know that I need the black. So I'm going to start by taking a little tiny brush again, and this black. This is honestly the paintbrush that I've had a while, but we never used it. And it's just the perfect size. So if you go to, I don't know, Hobbycraft, whatever your local, cheap arts and crafts store is, see if you can find some paintbrushes, because this is a paintbrush and it's tiny. So I'm going to start by putting this through my crease. And I'm just going to look into the mirror and kind of again, just trace my shape. I like using this brush because it's quite floppy, and then I'll go in with something else that I can more pack on the colour. But with this one it just kind of it flops through the crease perfectly. I'm doing this shape again that's not a winged out shape, but it's not a rounded shape because I've really come to like it. Okay, so they were barking at Princess. Princess is now here. She just walked in the room. The barking should stop. But it's Lola and Ollie. They like to bark at the air. Like, the air isn't the right. They bark. I'm out of breath now because I just walked up and down the stairs. Oh, today just doesn't love me. We're then going in with the shade Cancelled because today is cancelled. And I'm going in with an M506. And Princess is now eating, but we're just going to ignore that because I want to do my eye makeup. So, I'm just going to start by packing this on, like half on the black, half onto the base, all the way along my eye. And I'm going to try and catch my breath because I'm really out of breath. This is really pigmented, by the way, because it's packing like on top of the black, which is a good sign. I'd love to know if any of you have got this palette as well as the Conspiracy, or just the Conspiracy, if you've used like one more than the other, because I mean, I love the colours in this palette like a lot. I love this colour here, My Apology. I love Controversy, which is the purple. I really like the colours. I don't know why I've just not used it until now, which is weird for me. Because yes, the Conspiracy is much more my vibe, but like, it's not that I just bought this because, you know, it was the whole collection. I really do like this palette. I don't know why I haven't used it. I just kind of like, I focus on one spot and I just kind of do little tiny circular motions in between the blue and the black until I feel like it's kind of blended. Then I'll move on a tiny bit and, you know, do the same thing just the whole way along. I'm also just doing the outer corner bit. Don't forget this bit, because I always do. And then just to get the edges a bit more blended, I've just wiped off my brush. And I'm just going to very lightly go along the edges of the blue in very small circular motions. You could use like a cleaner brush for this, but this is working for me. So yeah, I am going to go in and add a bit more of the shade Cancelled, just because the black line is starting to pop through. I'm going to go in and cut my crease using the blank canvas Acid Rain paint. I might use my white base actually. I'm also going to go and check on the dog because she's very verbal today. There's nothing wrong with her. She's got her brother. I've literally been down with her all day because I've not been able to film. I've then only just left her and she decides to bark at the world. Okay, so I have cut my crease. So I just realised I wasn't recording, but I've just gone in with a tiny bit more black on this tiny brush and I've just added it into the outer corner and then blended it out with the M506 again, just to make sure it's like nice and seamless. For the lid shade, I'm actually going to go in with this Sample Beauty pigment in the shade Arctic. Now this could go everywhere, so it might be a bit difficult to show, but it's this absolutely stunning white based blue reflective, I can't show you, but you can just see white. But you'll see when it's on my eyes. I'm going to actually apply some of the ABH glitter adhesive onto my eye first. That is stunning. I love this pigment so much. So I have finished off my eyes, as you can see. I've put on some lashes. I also applied the NYX Faux Blacks Obsidian eyeliner in both of my waterlines. So I'm going to go in with this brush, which I did use to kind of like create a little winged effect with a black eyeshadow. And I'm just going to take, again, the black. I'm just going to stamp it along my lower lash line, right near where the blue liner is in my waterline. I also realised as I was going further and further along with this look, I don't think the lip's going to match, but like, it's fine. But yeah, my favourite way to use like these stiff brushes is to create like liner effects on the upper lash line or to smoke out the lower lash line. I'm not adding any more blue, I'm just buffing this out. I'm then just going to apply the NYX Line and Load Ride or Die liquid lipstick lip liner. It's like a liquid lipstick but in a really tiny little applicator, so if it doesn't match then I'll just wipe it off and put some gloss on and I'll use it in a different video, but you know, let's see. Probably won't match, I think it's way too warm. I do like the idea of this product though, because it's really easy to get like your lines. Yeah, it definitely doesn't match, but you know, we're just going with it. Okay, so I'm unsure if it actually matches. It kind of looks okay, like it's very bold, but I don't mind it. So yeah, this is the finished look for day 17 and 14 and 16. Sorry, it's all like jumbled into one. I will use this lip colour again in a different look, just to show you that, you know, and a look that would actually probably go with it. But I hope you enjoyed this video nevertheless, and I will see you tomorrow hopefully. If not, I'll see you the day after.